What's up, Dobbs fam, and welcome to the TRX workout number 1. So obviously today we have our TRX. You can have any type of suspension trainer. We are using a TRX because it's kind of my preferred brand, but if you have a Pure Motion or some other form of it, that's totally fine. Okay, so when I call out any adjustments, just try and modify that to whatever you have as best you can. I also recommend having some form of a stable surface. So I'm gonna use this foam roller, and this is gonna be for our split lunge that we do, our Bulgarian split squat. You're gonna wanna make sure you have something in case you get a little unstable so you don't fall on your face. Also, make sure you have some water. I got mine right on the ground over here. We're gonna start out with a little sip. And, oh man, I'm feeling ready, man. Seriously, I'm so excited to do this workout with you. We're gonna start out with the warm-up. We have 3 rounds, and what you'll see after we do our 3 rounds of the warm-up, we'll move into our strength circuit, and we have just a very even mix of mobility, upper body, core, and lower body. We even have a little bit of plyo in the warm-up just to really prime ourselves, but the goal is to have a total body workout that is balanced and functional. The reason we use these TRX straps or the suspension trainer is, for one, the convenience of it. To do it at home is incredible, but even to choose it at the gym over all these other pieces of equipment is really, it's useful because it's unstable, it's adjustable, and it allows us to use all these little stabilizing muscles that you use when you're on the bike. And I don't think anything's really more important than that. So let's get into this thing. We're gonna start out with the warm-up. You're gonna grab your TRX, and what I recommend is having it somewhat, lengthened, because my mount is above my head. If it's on your door, you're gonna have to have it a little bit further out, and that's totally fine. So do the length. You might have to play with it once you try the motions, but typically I leave mine pretty up high, and now it's pretty low. I was gonna say pretty taut, but now it's pretty not taut, okay? So let's do this thing. Warm up, angels. I'm gonna face away from the mount, and I'm gonna walk forward and split my feet. Now the goal here is to get into this chest stretch and make this little snow angel. We're gonna do 8 of these, all right? So we're gonna start here at the top. This is 1, coming down, feeling that stretch through my chest and my shoulder. I'm gonna move forward again slightly. 2, make sure there's no pinching in your shoulder, and make sure the majority of that weight is in your legs. If you wanna switch up your legs, you can. Nice and light. Make sure you're getting some deep breaths because we're just getting the body prepped here. Not arching your back. I think that was 6. I think that was 7. Last one, and that's 8. Beautiful. So walk it back. We're now doing a rollout. This is gonna prime your core. This is just like doing a ab wheel, okay? So you're underneath your shoulders with your hands. Your abs are tight. Make sure you're not arching your back. And here we go. The arms go forward for 1. Pull it back. We got 16, 2, 3. I'm gonna go lower. 4, 5. Make sure you're not going too far out with your arms to the point of no return, because I don't want any blown out shoulders. And I definitely don't want you falling on your face. Now you'll notice that was 10 right there. My count might be off by 1 or 2. Don't stress about it. Keep counting your own head. We're gonna get close enough. Last 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, buddy. Feeling my core. Feeling even that high tricep insertion through my armpit. Gotta love it. So now we have deep squats, mobility for the lower body. You're gonna make the TRX, this is the confusing part, the T-Rex arms on the TRX. So T-Rex arms, elbows are at your side. You have tension on the band. You're gonna go as low as you can in that squat stance. Extend the arms. Now once you're here, a little twist to the right, to the left, back to the top, back down. The goal is to keep your heels planted. Use the assistance of the TRX too. But you really just want to try and get nice and deep in your squat to mobilize your hips, your knees, your ankles, and do your best to keep your back flat. If you're just totally rounding, it's not going to be the form or really just integrate that movement pattern the way we want. That was 5 right there. Last 2. Oh man, if you did a big ride like I did yesterday, this is gonna feel really nice. Awesome. Okay, we're staying in the same position. Last movement of the warm-up before we restart the circuit. So we're doing assisted vert jumps. Really great way to mix in some plyo. Okay, we have our Trx arms. Almost said it backwards. We have 8 jumps. So here's what it looks like. Half squat, jump it up. Okay, we got 8 of them. Here we go. Down, drive it up. Drive it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it. Almost kept it moving. Breath's coming up, just enough to stoke the fire. Back to the angels. Get your tension. We got 8. We're gonna go a little faster this time. Oh, baby. See, if I stop right here, woo, that's the spot for me. We're halfway. Keep the arms moving. Keep that steady tension. Make sure you're not arching your back. Hot dang. And we're gonna get one little bonus in here because your boy needs it. Awesome, let's walk it back. TRX rollouts. Straight in, we got 16. Abs tight, arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now notice my weight is not shifting all the way back. When I come back, I stay in a plank and just move my arms. Very common to see people make that mistake. I think that's 10. Let's go to 16. Last one. Oh, beautiful. Okay, walking forward, we turn around. Deep squat. This time, a little quicker. Drop it down, twist, up, down, twist, up. 3, little twist. Hips should be opening up a little bit more by now. Make sure those knees are nice and wide at the bottom of the squat. You can almost think about spreading the floor apart with your feet. That'll help open them up and create the tension that we want. Last one. Okay, we're going straight into our jumps. Assisted vert jump, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. 2 down, 1 to go. Back to the angels. I hope you're feeling warm like I am. Arms up, here we go, 8 of them. Big deep breaths. This should feel like your first snow day in elementary school. You did school, you're frolicking around. Like I was gonna say like a little fairy boy, but you could be a little fairy girl too. Jumping around, making your snow angel. Give me 2 more, not a care in the world. Oh yeah, that's 8. Let's walk it back. Last set, let's get the core firing. I want you to push this one, go as low as you can. 16 rollouts, here we go. Oh yeah, extra tension. 2, 3, 4. We're halfway. Make sure you keep your abs nice and tight so you're not feeling your low back. If you are, practice a posterior tilt. Make sure you implement it. Did I lose count? You better believe it. 14, 15, and 16. You wanna know a little trick? The old trainer trick. If you're ever working with someone and you actually genuinely lose count, when they ask you what number they're on, you hit them with an answer faster than could lead them to believe that you didn't know. You just throw it out there. You say 2 more with confidence, like you knew it the whole time, all right? Don't tell anyone I ever did that. Now, deep squat. Let's drop it down. Twist. I probably have some clients I've worked with in person hearing that right now, just calling me for a refund. Here we go. Ooh. Now make sure those toes aren't too far externally rotated. You don't want the full duck foot thing going on. I like about, I'd say 20, 30 degrees max, 10, 20 degrees. Really, it has a lot to do with your own mobility, with honestly your own skeletal structure. There's a lot to it and why a squat looks good and doesn't look good, but just make sure you're not out like that. Okay, assisted squat, vert jump, here we go. Last 8, make them explosive, make them smooth. 1, 2, little extra energy in them. 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! Yeah, buddy. That's it, that's the warm up. I'm grabbing a sip of water before we start the circuit. Oh yeah, this is where I do elevator music on the podcast. Big gulp. Now we're ready. So the first movement of the 4 is gonna be a Bulgarian split squat. So just so you know what's going on, we have 4 rounds, 4 movements, lower, upper, core, and a nice variety for you. So first things first, Bulgarian split squat. You're gonna grab one side of your TRX. If you have a pulley, you can grab both handles so that it doesn't move all the way, but I have a few centimeters. What am I saying? Meters? Centimeters? No, I have a few inches to play with here. So grabbing the handle. If it's in my right hand, it's gonna go on my left foot. So this is where the stabilizer comes in place. So grab your chair, grab your roller. So my foot comes up, I'm gonna hook the top of my foot, get some tension, turn my hips straight, make sure that connection point's right behind you so it's not pulling you to the side. And from here, we do the Bulgarian split squat. You're gonna drop the knee to the floor. We have 8 reps. Here we go. Drop it down, tap, back up. I'm going no hands. If you feel comfortable, I want you to do the same. Now, it's not about tapping the foot as much as it is getting that front leg to parallel. Excuse me, tapping the knee. So you're driving it back up. Give me one more. Drive it up, beautiful. Okay, grab the handle, let's switch it. Put your stabilizer on the opposite side if you need it. Foot goes up. You're in position. We got 8 of them. Hands up, drop it down. Make sure, that's 5. Your front heel is planted. You wanna squeeze your glute. Last one, and that's 8. Woo! That's beautiful. Now you can also load that up if you choose to. Put some weights in your hands. Throw your child on the back. That sounds actually terrifying. Maybe not. We got push-ups now. So readjust your TRX, just make it straight. Go inside. So we're back to almost that position of the rollout, but now we're just doing push-ups. So I'm in my plank. I suggest raising your hands out in front of you slightly. This will give you some clearance so these straps aren't rubbing your arm raw. Now we have 16, so let's drop it for the push-ups. Hands wide, down. 1, 2, 3. Abs are tight, you can see the shake. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, it's like a dumbbell press on steroids. We're halfway. 9, 10, I'm going lower. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Beautiful. Walk it up. Now we're grabbing one side. Single arm row. Make sure the handle and the strap is lined up with the arm that you're using. So we'll start on this left side. So feet are split to about shoulder width. Make sure they're anchored in the floor. It's easy to slip up on this one. So my hand is tight, my elbow's back. I'm gonna lower down And we're doing it, man. 8 reps, here we go. 1, 2, raise your other arm. 3, 4, keep your torso straight. 5, 6, 7, last one. 8, lower all the way down, and then walk it up. Now, it's very common to see people as they row to really hike their shoulder up and twist. Make sure you keep it low and packed, and you're using your lat down here. All right, we got the other side. I step over, the strap's in line with my arm. I'm here, we lower down, pull it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lower. You want to lower on the end because if you don't, it's only doing 7.5. And if you're the type of person that can sleep at night knowing you cheated yourself with half a rep, I don't know if I want you here. Okay, I said it. We got we did single arm row. We got power off press. I hesitated to put this one in because it's hard. So pay attention here. It's in my right hand. I'm gonna be leaning to my left side. I recommend splitting your feet. So right hand's on the TRX, left foot is forward. Now when I put my other hand over the top, all I have to do is lean my weight to the side and hold it. So I'm nice and tight. Here comes the press. You reach it out. Oh baby. I'm gonna go a little lower, not much. That's where you feel the obliques. You keep everything firing. Oh, it's all in here. You go slow, you go controlled, you fully extend your arm. We're halfway. 5, 6, 7, last one. Woo! I gotta say, there ain't a better thing to follow up those push-ups and single arm rows with. There ain't. It don't exist. So it's in my left hand now. My right foot's forward. I'm leaning to the side. Here we go, 8 reps. Oh baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm leaning more. 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Now, if you don't feel those, there's a chance it's because you're leaving your hips up too high and you're just you're kind of just flexing laterally at your spine. Make sure your hips drop and then you're holding that plank essentially to the side. Absolutely brutal. Quick sip of water. We're going back to Bulgarians. That was round 1. You had it easy because there's a lot of explanation. Now, the real work begins. And 3 more. All right. So, grab your stabilizer if you need it. I don't. Going a little farther forward this time so I get more depth. Here we go. 8 reps. 1, 2. Oh, I needed that step forward. 6. Last 2. 7. And 8. Beautiful. Switch it up. Okay, let's jump to the side a little bit. We're dropping down. Oh, dude, it feels so good. I know you expect me to say that cheesy trainer stuff, but dude, I mean it so much. Like, feeling the blood, the muscles work together. We're going one more just in case. Woo! It just feels so right. It just feels so right. We got push-ups, readjust, 16. Let's drop it low. So remember, if you have a door frame and you can't go underneath, you simply lengthen the strap. You walk out further. Woo! Oh. I think that's 6 right there. 7, 8, 8 more. Now, we're going a little faster, but I don't want you rushing. I think I was speaking to myself there. 13, 14, 15, and 16. Woo! Okay, leave those handles in your hand. I want you spinning around. Single arm row. Start on that same side. I'm starting on my left. Square it up. Straps in line. Here we go. Keeping that shoulder packed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. All the way down. Rock the feet. Shuffle to the side. Strap is in line. Elbows tight. Here we go. Oh, 1. A little lower on the side. I needed it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way down. Walk it up. Handle still in my hand. Turn to my left. It's in my right hand. Left foot's forward. We got the pull-off press. 8 reps. Lean it out. Here we go. 1. Going lower. 2. Ow. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Who invented that? I want to punch them right in the face. Actually, I should shake their hand and buy them dinner because that's beautiful. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo! My obliques are torched. That's only 2 rounds. Grab yourself a sip of water. Whew. This is that point where you realize you feel tired, but you're only halfway. Let's get through it together. Grab that TRX. We got Bulgarian split squats. Right hand, left foot. I'm stepping forward, getting centered. Here we go, time to drop it. 1, 2, I'm jumping to the right a little bit. Whoa, almost went down. 3, 4, don't be afraid to make those little adjustments. A lot of this is trial and error. 7, last one. Woo! I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions of just exercise. It's just people get down on themselves for not doing it right the first time. And I understand, here we go, drop it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Nice. Push-up time. Yeah, people get down on themselves for not doing it right the first time. It's understandable because exercising is so vulnerable. You already feel weird sometimes, like trying new stuff, but don't be afraid to mess around, man. Find your groove. It's gonna take a second. You gotta make all these little adjustments and you show up consistently and you get it done. And that's what really makes the changes happen. The more you do that, the more confident you'll be. And when you struggle with something, you'll laugh because you're like, I'm gonna figure it out just like I did all those other exercises. Let's go, 16. Going lower. 3, keep control. 4, shoulders are packed. I don't want those shoulders up by your ears. 7, 8, halfway. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Woo! Okay, I want you going straight into it. Turn around, single arm row. Arms up, here we go. Ooh, we're going lower. 2, that's what I needed. 3, 4, stay straight. 5, 6, 7, I'm struggling. And 8. Woo! Switch it up. I'm pushing it now. I want you going low. Here we go. 1, 2, going low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down. Walk it up. I just realized I started with this opposite arm. It's over. We gotta start over. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get the towel off. It's in my right hand, left foot forward. Lean it out. 8 reps. Core tight. Notice I'm holding my breath at the top. That's what it should look like. Inhale, brace, exhale. Inhale, brace, exhale. 4, I think. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch it up. Oh, I love that so much. Dude, oh my gosh, my feet. The wrong foot is forward. I'm blowing at you guys. That's all right. What I just said, you're not always gonna get it right every time. Don't be afraid. Just make that adjustment. 6, 7, and 8. Woo. Oh man. Sip of water, that's 3 down. We're doing it. You guys are crushing. Okay, last round, you guys. Let's get this thing done. Bulgarians, I want these clean. Oh, that's a bad start. I pump fakes it with the wrong foot. All right, here we go. Drop it low. 1, 2, get a little grunt in there. 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6, I'm twisting. 7, keep it clean. And 8, other foot. Woo! Drop it low. 1. Remember, going for that parallel front leg with the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, that stretch. 7, and 8. Stepping straight out. We got push-ups, last set. Last set, best set, guys. If you can name the owner of that quote, you might be more of a bodybuilder than you realize. Shout out Steve Cook. Last set, best set. Let's go. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Halfway. 9. Make the adjustment. Go lower if you need to. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, I made an adjustment. It got sketchy. 15, 16, last set, we're going to 20, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! All right, that's the only surprise for you. Because you better believe I'm not doing more reps than I have to on this row. Here we go. Back in the proper hand. Arms straight. 1, I'm going lower. Push your depth here. 3, 4, shoulder packed. 5, 6, 7, I'm fighting the twist. 8. Oh man, my whole body was basically locked out trying to do that, even my legs. Here we go, line it up. And drop it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, Last one. 8. Oh, I was fighting my form on that. Almost twisted. Block it off. Grab your handle. We got pal off press to finish it up. This is it. I want the form crispy. I want you feeling the obliques. It's in my right hand. My left foot's forward. Get some air out. Oh, that was a big burp for you. Sorry, Mom. All right, here we go. Brace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, I just tasted that avocado toast. Is that the whitest thing I've ever said? Possibly. Other side. It's in my left hand. Right foot's forward. Lean it out. Let's go.
Oh man, no bless you with the band, whole band.
2,
bless you with the 10, no win.
3,
ain't about the land, floating. I look like Peter Pan. I do not need hold up. My king made me
6,
bold up. Like backwards, like
7, last one.
Out this world, we sold
And
up.
8. Woo! We did it. We did it. Honestly, I am stoked on that workout. First time I had ever done it through. I hope you crushed it. The nice thing now, you can come back and do it again. Not only do you get to hear the same jokes over and over, but you get to polish your form. You're more well suited for the adjustments you have to make. There'll be less of a guessing game, and you can focus on the quality of the movement, which is what we want. Also, you might notice there's not a huge focus on just legs. This is very intentional, you guys. The more you ride, the less you can do in the gym for your legs. However, we have a minimum. 2 days a week of strength training. Throw some legs in there. If you hit that minimum, you can keep making progress. If you don't ride a lot, but riding is still like you want to be functional for it, add more volume to the legs. That's totally fine in the gym. Just don't expect to crush a heavy leg workout, crush a ride, leg workout, leg workout. You're gonna explode. You're also gonna suck. So don't do that, take it from me. Lots of upper body, lots of core, where you're working everything together. We hit the legs just enough to keep them gaining strength, all right? So, also, just injury-free, stay injury-free, use other muscles. That's enough of a rant, let's get into a chest stretch. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. So, we have 4 stretches, 2 on the TRX, upper body, 2 lower body, with no TRX. So, grab your handles. Arms are up. We're back into that roller angel position. This time we're holding. So I want you to go through the angel, find the spot you feel the most and hold it there. For me, right above the shoulders. Oh man, if I just allow my chest to move forward, my arms to go back, it's brutal, man. We're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Feel free to stay here longer. You could do this for 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't know if you should do it for more than 5 minutes. Then maybe that's the max. Hold it, give me another 10 seconds. Maybe change the angle up, slight twist. Oh, not too much movement. Oh, when I drop my left arm, it's hitting the spot. Okay, let's not make that weirder than it needs to be. There we go. Turn around. Lat stretch. So, TRX straps are still in your hand. You're gonna drop your hips back and you're gonna twist underneath. Let me go this way toward you. Twist, head goes through your shoulder. Most of the weight is in my feet. And I'm gonna feel it all the way through my arm, down into my side. Literally, WTF. Ow, twist it up, other side. Hold it. Oh my gosh. After those single arm rows, do you know how important this is to re-lengthen? If you hit push-ups and single arm rows like that on the TRX and then don't stretch after, expect some future shoulder pain. That's all I gotta say about that. TRX is done, say goodbye. Standing hamstring stretch. Welcome to PE class. You're gonna hang it forward. You're reaching down towards your toes. I want you to round your back unless you can't get your head below your waist. If you have hypertension, high blood pressure, anything like that, Don't put your head below your waist. Keep your head up and you can go with a flat back. Now, for the rest of us, we're rounding. Let your head drop. I want you feeling this all the way up your spine. Find that position that you don't bounce in. You don't have to stay tense. You can rest your arms on your leg. Ooh, you can feel how sweaty you are too. I'm going to the floor, rounding my back at the floor. Take a big deep breath, just hold it. Your legs are stable, but they're relaxed. Beautiful. Bring it up nice and slow. Let the blood drain from your brain. We're gonna go to the floor. We have a pigeon stretch now. So this is gonna stretch our glute and the outer part of our upper leg. So your leg comes across your body, lower leg's flat on the ground, you're gonna sink it straight down. Now I want you to make sure you're not just laying over on your side like this. Twist your hips so they're nice and straight, you sink low. If you feel comfortable there, go to the floor with your elbows or grab your foot, pull that sucker up, make sure your knee feels okay, and sink lower. If you dorsiflex your foot, so pull your toes back, it'll help protect your knee a little bit more. Oh man, this is so nice. I talk about IT band stuff a lot because I deal with it on this right side after my ACL surgery. And this is one of those stretches, every now and again I'll hit it and I'm just like, dude, if I didn't know about that, I just wouldn't be able to ride. I wouldn't be able to do anything. That's literally why I'm like part of the reason I'm into this stuff. Switch it up. When you learn how to mobilize joints, lengthen muscles, strengthen certain things, it's amazing how much pain you can be in and how some simple stretches and like clamshells or these weird little body weight things can take you out of that pain. It's mind-blowing to me, honestly. And I'm talking from someone who's dealt with severe IT band syndrome, torn ACLs, broken bones up the wazoo, and I know a lot of different kinds of pains. And I'll tell you what, a tight muscle can put you in a lot of pain. Oh man. This is like my therapy hour. Bring it up nice and slow. That's it. Great work. Remember that this is one of 2 of the workouts you'll be doing this week. And make sure you get it done, man. Stay consistent. I will see you for the next workout. Start moving forward and discover your path.